Sarah here, and right now we are going to talk about no poo. And I am not talking about your bowel movements or going to the bathroom. I am talking about no poo, as in not using shampoo on your hair. Leaving your hair as it naturally is and letting the oils balance so that you don't have to use any hair products on your hair. Alright, so let's dig in. Your first step, step number 1, is to transition your way to not using shampoo on your hair. Now, you can go cold turkey and literally drop all of your hair products overnight at once, but you might not be thrilled with the results in your hair because there has to be some sort of transitional period. If you've ever had skin problems, or you've heard me talk about my own skin problems, you'll know that I said that it got worse before it gets better. Well, this kind of works for your hair too. It might get a little worse before it gets better. You cannot expect, if you've been slathering a bunch of chemicals on your hair for probably your whole life, that all of a sudden your hair is going to be gorgeous salon hair blowing in the wind looking like a Pantene Pro V commercial the day after you drop all of your products. This is why I recommend that you transition your way. Now, that's not what I did, but I don't recommend that for everyone. So to transition your way to using no shampoo on your hair, if you're currently shampooing your hair every day and using a whole shit ton of chemicals on your hair like hairspray and mousse and gel and anti-frizz cream and all that crap, I highly suggest, if you're doing that on a daily basis like I was, to start washing your hair every other day. Then, maybe a few days from then, start washing your hair every second day, every third day, every fourth day, until you get to the point where you're washing your hair once a week or once every 2 weeks. The reason I suggest you doing this is because you've got to get your hair used to the idea of not using so many products, and it will shock your scalp. Your body's not going to know what to do. You gotta remember that if you strip your hair of its natural oils, your scalp of its natural oils, which is what shampooing your hair really is doing, you have to expect that all of a sudden your scalp, when you stop using products, it's not going to know intuitively that you stopped using products. It's going to continue overproducing the natural oils in your hair like it has had to do for years and years and years. That is why people can get the oily buildup on their hair that nobody likes to have. I also suggest in this transitional phase to switch to more natural products. If you can't pronounce something on the bottle and you read it and you're like, what the hell is that? I don't want to put that into my hair. You probably shouldn't put it on your hair. So use natural, organic, vegan products, and then at least you know you're one step closer to going shampoo free. Step number 2 is to eat more raw foods. I know that may sound redundant, obviously this is a raw food channel, but in all seriousness, when I was still eating cooked food years and years ago, and I tried this no poo method, it did not work, okay? So this video comes with a disclaimer, and the disclaimer is that if you're eating a high amount of cooked foods in your diet, you may not be able to free yourself from shampoo. I've talked with a number of women who have actually found that when they're eating cooked foods, they can't go shampoo free because the transitional period, the buildup on their hair is just way too much. So if you can, try to eat as much raw foods in your body as possible. You have far less toxic buildup in your body to excrete, right? Because it happens through your pores. The toxic buildup in your body gets rid of those toxins by using multiple ways of detoxification through your organs. One of those organs is your skin, so you have to expect it's going to start to come out through your scalp. And the more raw foods that you are eating, the cleaner your body is going to be and the less toxic buildup is going to be excreted through your scalp. Step number 3 is to massage your scalp. So going without shampoo doesn't mean that you just stop showering. I'm not telling you to get dirty and start dust bathing or something. You're still going to want to shower, to put water on your hair. And believe it or not, eventually that water will wash your hair fully and completely. But in the meantime, and this is something that I still do years after stopping the use of shampoo, is to massage your scalp. So when you're standing in the shower and then you're letting the water go over your hair, you don't need to put anything on your hair necessarily if you have gone cold turkey or if you're at the point of not using shampoo. You just have to make sure that you massage your scalp all around. When your hair is wet, that may be difficult, but just try your best. If you have to flip your head over, just make sure you massage your scalp. For myself, I had a huge problem with dandruff. I was using Head and Shoulders. Ugh. God only knows what's in that stuff. I was using it every single day because I had such a problem with dandruff, and I have dark hair, right? So I was always worried that people were going to see these white flakes in my hair. Well, if you have a problem with dandruff and you want to get rid of a dry, itchy, flaky scalp, you have to massage your scalp. It's much like exfoliating your skin. Your body makes entirely new skin cells. It's like once a month you get full new body of skin, so you've got to make sure you're exfoliating, you're getting the dead skin cells off. And much like you would exfoliate your skin with a dry brush or a loofah or something like that, you've got to massage your scalp. So that could be with your brush, but it's also nice to do it in the shower with your hands, and then it's going to wash all of those dead skin cells down your drain. Step number 4 to going without shampoo is to use some sort of product that is natural that'll make your hair smell nice. So just because you stop using shampoo on your hair, I mean, maybe you're going to some nice event and you just want your hair to smell good, because usually when you use shampoo, it smells like flowers or something. So lavender oil, lavender essential oil, which is what I have here, and rose water are products that I use just naturally on my skin, on my face, just on my body in general. So what I'll do is after I get out of the shower, I will spray some rose water on my hair. And I'm not saying that that does a lot for your hair, you know, it may not actually do anything but provide a nice smelling aroma. But sometimes when you want to go out to an event, it just makes you feel more feminine and it makes you smell better, especially if you're going through that transitional phase where you feel like your hair might not smell the best because you are excreting more oils and your body is trying to catch up and figure out what the hell you're doing with your hair. Sometimes it can be nice to have a nice essential oil in your hair. And step number 5 to going no poo or shampoo free is to stop using all those excess products you're going to use on your hair after you get out of the shower. So I'm not suggesting that you should stop using shampoo if you're still using anti-frizz cream, mousse, gel, hairspray, all that crap, because that is going to create buildup in your hair. That's the whole reason that you need to use shampoo in the first place. So essentially when you're using shampoo, you're cleaning your hair and then you're dirtying it again. You can avoid all of that whole process of using all those products to clean and then re-dirty your hair by just letting your natural oils do the dirtying for you. I mean, the reason people need to put products, styling products in their hair is because after they strip all the oils, their hair just kind of falls flat and lanky. But what I use is I just let my natural oils do their thing, right? And I don't have maybe salon blown dry hair, but this is just how my hair looks naturally. And I also use one more product. When I get out of the shower, I use about a quarter size little piece of coconut oil. I rub it in the palm of my hands and I spread it throughout my hair. So what I'll do is just put it through the ends like this, you know, put a little bit at the top. And if you've got curly hair like I do, or even if you have straight hair, it's nice because it will stop the frizziness. Okay, now we've covered the steps to how to go no poo. I just want to talk a little bit about why I decided to stop using shampoo. I was a serious product junkie. I was using anywhere from 5 to 6 products on my hair every single day and rewashing it every day. The reason that I chose to go overnight no poo was because I didn't necessarily want to transition using apple cider vinegar or baking soda, lemon juice. I've personally kind of tried those things and they didn't really do a whole lot for my hair. So I don't really know whether those are going to work for you. You're welcome to try them if you want, but I know mostly about not using shampoo at all. I didn't want to go from relying on one product that I had to buy to having to make my own concoction of shampoo and then trying to put apple cider vinegar in my hair. I don't know, to me it just didn't sound like something I wanted to do. If that's what you want to do, go right ahead. I just don't really have an opinion on it. My reason for going shampoo free was partly to be more natural, but also part laziness. I don't want to have to slather a whole bunch of products and crap on my hair every day. I just want it to look nice, natural, the way that it naturally is. So my daily hair care routine, I shower about once per week. So that means that I wet my hair, massage my scalp in the shower once per week. Then what I will do is while I'm in the shower to get any knots out of my hair, because it is curly, is to use a hairbrush. It is a wooden hairbrush. I'll show you here. This hairbrush is from Germany and it's Ambassador Germany. I love this hairbrush because it actually stopped a lot of the frizziness in my hair. And sometimes what I'll do is I'll take a small amount of coconut oil, rub it through the bristles, and then I'll brush my hair. But I will not brush my hair in between these washings, because if I brush my curly hair out while it's dry, it is going to go flat on top and a big frizz ball on the bottom. So I just let it be. I put it up in a bun to get more curliness, add a little bit more coconut oil, and just let it do its thing. What I also do to get healthier hair, and it also helps clean my hair, is spend a lot of time in natural sunlight. Believe it or not, it actually helps your hair. The first frequently asked question I get is, if you're adding coconut oil to your hair, aren't you going to have some sort of oil buildup? Isn't the point to just have your hair naturally regulate the oils, yada yada yada? Yes, in theory, your hair will stop producing as much oil and it will regulate itself. Your scalp is going to regulate itself. But if you've got curly hair and you've got frizz, it doesn't matter how much your hair regulates its oils, you're probably still going to have a little bit of frizz. It all depends on the climate you live into, what time of the year it is. I mean, there's so many other factors, and what your inside environment is like, where you're working or where you're living. So I do add a little bit of coconut oil to the ends of my hair. I do not experience any buildup, and this is also part of the reason that I still wash my hair with water. It actually does get out the oil, especially when I brush it in the shower. I have never experienced any oil buildup from the coconut oil. The second question I often get about not using shampoo is, doesn't your hair get oily? I mean, aren't you going to get a buildup of oil? In the beginning, yes, I did, and actually diet has so much to do with this. When I was eating a lot of salt and nuts and seeds, I noticed I had way more buildup in my hair than I do now when I don't eat those foods. So the cleaner your diet is, the quicker your body is going to regulate the oil production, especially on your scalp and anywhere else on your skin. So be patient, it does take a little bit of time, but also clean up your diet and make sure you're sweating. That is going to get out toxins that much more quickly, and it's going to help your hair overall. I find the more you sweat, the better your hair is going to be, and then you can just rinse it off with water afterwards. The third question I often get is my hair ever going to be soft and silky and smooth with no oiliness and no greasiness? Like I said, there is that transitional period. Everybody's got to go through it, okay? I went through it too. It can last months. But once your hair does regulate itself, yeah, you can have just soft hair. I mean, my hair is not greasy at all. It's not at all. So it does take some time, but yes, you will get soft, smooth hair. And the last question I often get is, how long did it take me to go through this transition where my hair was oily? It was oily for about a year, but it didn't greatly impact how my hair looked. Physically speaking, I could definitely feel it, but no one else ever noticed and no one else ever said anything to me. What I did notice is that when I took nuts and seeds out of my diet, it improved literally overnight. I was actually shocked at how quickly my hair became smooth and silky and soft without any of that oil production. That about covers everything to do with going poo free or shampoo free. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope if you want to go shampoo free that this video helps you. And I'm not saying that you have to go shampoo free. I personally love it because I never like buying all those products, spending all that money or going to all that effort, and I love the way my hair looks. I just love it. So if you want to have beautiful, silky, smooth hair that is all natural without using products, I think No Poo is the way to go. And if you have any more questions, I'm happy to do another video on this topic because I'm passionate about it. So post your comments in the section below and let me know, was this video helpful for you? Did it answer the questions that you have? And have you ever tried going no poo yourself? Do you use shampoo? What products do you use? Tell me in the comments down below. Thanks for watching this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to 40BelowFruity, share this with the women that you know who would love to learn about going shampoo free, and I will see you guys next time.